Hey guys, welcome back to Trekyards. I'm Captain Foley,
Ryan Commander Cockins, we had a funny little joke before this. We're not going to talk about it. Moving on.
which will never be aired. But
Nope.
anyway,
What in today's Stuart?
today we're looking at some of the news that came out of San Diego
Yeah.
Comic-Con regarding Discovery. A really interesting thing, actually. Some Star Trek short treks will be made available starting this fall.
Have all the things, I'm going to give them a little round of applause for that. Because that's awesome. You know, they said January. The show comes out in January, unless they get pushed, because last time it got pushed, but that's okay. It got pushed like 9 months, because they didn't know what they're doing for the timeline. But post-production is a long time. That's fair enough. So having these short things is awesome, because that'll keep people engaged. And when you've got standing sets, if you make them character pieces without CG, and just use actors with second unit director that are just off as the other scenes, I mean, they can be day shoots if you do them really cleverly, or a week to film, a couple of them. So really clever. I mean, what was your take? Because it kind of, you sort of threw out, it was like we're doing 4 minisodes. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the little blurb here, and then we'll talk about that.
Some facts.
The new series will include 4 short Trek episodes, which will be made available on a monthly basis beginning this fall. They will be standalone stories running 10 to 15 minutes each, and will explore facets of some of the series' main characters.
Pause. So they're making 2 fan films. 2 15-minute parts.
Yes,
or 4 fan
yes.
films part of the guidelines. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's just funny the way.
That's okay. The backstories of Saru and Tilly will be explored in the new series. Additionally, Rainn Wilson will return as Harry Mudd in an episode that he will also direct. And Aldous Hodge, who played MC Wren in the 2015 film Straight Outta Compton, will star as the character Kraft in another. So we're getting a new character named Kraft. We'll get a Harry Mudd one, a Tilly one, and a Saru one. Now, Doug Jones has said that they're going to visit Saru's planet at some point and get to see his family and the predators that they keep talking about.
It's
so
the
I wonder-
Predator. That'd be cool. That'd be the best crossover.
Yeah, and the Kelpians are just so boring that the predators have to go off world to actually hunt something that's smart
They're
enough.
too easy.
Yeah. So I don't know if
and
that
they make good eating. So,
right,
sorry.
the Kelpian flakes. So I don't know if the visit to Saru's planet will be included in this 15-minute long short,
Doubt it.
or if
With
that's
the
going to be a
budget.
regular Discovery episode.
Yeah. Budget, I'd assume that would be a full episode. Or multiple arc.
Could be.
What do you think about that then? I mean, your first thoughts on it?
I'm excited. There's another Tilly episode coming.
Yeah.
But anyway, also Harry Mudd. Harry Mudd's an awesome character. He was played very well. So I'm looking forward to that one. And this new character, Kraft, I don't know. This might become a series regular. Somebody coming in like later in the series.
Well, should I tell you who this Aldous Hodge is?
Sure.
Somebody, you've seen Die Hard 3, haven't you? Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
He was one of the kids at the start of the movie, in the shop. That's who he is.
Oh, yay. I remember him. That guy.
With Samuel L. Jackson, yeah. They got in trouble. They were trying to give the speaker system. That's one of those guys. That's his first movie.
I'm so excited.
He's been in a lot of things. I'm looking through his IMDb. It's pretty... A lot of small appearances, like one-off, no big series, but like a lot of things. I do recognise him, actually. Not sure what from, but I do recognise his face. I think you would too.
I'll look right now while you talk.
There we
What do
go.
you think about all this?
Yeah, I mean, more Trek is good, and what's great is that these are going to be character pieces. And these thoroughly need character pieces. They did not give the characters just enough time last time, and they got too far into the idea of, we're not going to focus on the captain, we're going to be a secondary officer, and that's the lead. And it's like, we'll make them more interesting and have better development and better writing. And so the side characters, as the series went on, they kept growing their parts because they kept realizing, no, we need these people, these are more important. It should be an ensemble piece more than just about this. You know what I mean? There was clearly an evolution in the story until the end. Like you said in other episodes, there's a whole speech to Sarah about being a family. That wouldn't have been in the Brian Fuller version because there wasn't that feeling. There was actually the opposite to that. There was Burnham and Saru fighting for some reason despite knowing each other for 7 years and never, you know what I mean, it was a real aggression, like, hated each other. So having these pieces now and very low cost, very low whatever, throwing them in, I mean, they're short, they're basically like 1 or 2 scenes, but I really like the fact they're going to take that time, and it lets them do canon moments that don't slow down the big stuff, which again lets you purely character piece. It could all be literally 15 minutes in Tilly's quarters. She has a date with somebody, and the date goes really poorly, and then Burnham comes in and they have a chat. That could be an entire 15 minutes, but it just tells you who she is and why she has anxiety, and maybe she goes to the replicator and replicates a thing, or she shows her a thing. There's stuff there. And obviously Saru, good, and Mud, sure. That's just to get good ratings, I think. Let them have fun with it. And then the other person, hey, introduce a new character without having to waste time on the main episodes. Sure, do it. It's good use of time.
Yeah.
Give every single character an episode because they can do fun things. Sure,
exactly.
Do it. Put the money in. I'd love to see that. These shows should be about characters. We wanted to see more Harry Kim in Voyager. We did see more Bashir and stuff in DS9. Characters. Yes, please, thank you.
Yeah. What it reminds me of, it almost has the feel of the IDW comics, the prequels to like the JJ films, giving us little nuggets of information that's not necessarily in the main piece, the main body of the main film. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's or the IDW, even like the Romulan, because they'd have the different species, the Romulan and the Borg, that tells different stories from the Borg point of view, that's really neat. And I think I'm looking forward to these. I hope they release DVDs, or not DVDs, 4K or Blu-ray versions of Discovery Season 1 soon. I hope that's an announcement that we get. And I hope that once they do Season 2, that these little vignettes will be on it. I'm sure it will be. But I'm just wondering how I'm going to see it, because I don't have CBS All Access.
And you can't. And, neither can I.
I know. And the thing is, I mean, they play Discovery for free on Space. So I don't know if they'll take a half hour and you play one of these with extended commercials. I don't know. Because they're going to be releasing one a month, they said, leading up, starting in the fall. So it's going to start like September, October, November, December. Yeah, it'll start in September if they release one a month. I'm looking forward to them for sure. You guys know I'm a huge Tilly fan, so that one's going to be really cool. And the Harry Mudd one I'm looking forward to as well. I really enjoyed the Harry Mudd episode with him. And we got 2 in the TOS, so we know Harry Mudd. It'll be good to see another facet of him. So far I'm excited about this news. And it was unexpected too, because you were the first one to mention it to me. I hadn't heard it, and I'm like, that's an odd choice. So I looked it up, and yeah, wow. It's like they're almost buying time, though. It's like, oh, they're going to be disappointed that it's coming out in January. Let's give them something. Here, film these. It's almost like little tidbits to keep us, tide us over until the actual.
Well, that's also part of it. They know it'll take longer to make, so they're giving us something else. And like I said, they're going to be cheap, easy, simple, and possibly even more rewarding than some of the other episodes. I mean, there's a reason why everyone loves the Pixar shorts. Because they're super well crafted short pieces of mostly genius, So imagine if you can, do a really well crafted piece. I mean, they can almost be the best episode so far. And when they did Stargate Universe, they did the exact same thing. They did the main episodes, and every week there would be an online exclusive Kino episode, which was a small taste, and it was either directly related to the episode from another perspective or something else. And they were super interesting. They're only about 3 minutes each, but when you watch them all together, like. There's one episode where it's a really important story, and it's not really mentioned again because it's so dramatic / we've got to move on. Like, there's a sense of, okay, we're going to get past this. But in the Kino episode, you get this, like, sequel moment, and it's like everyone reeling from what happened. And they get to just have a moment and add something, really add something. So that was a good decision. And yeah, if they can set storylines and stuff up ahead of time, hey, good for them. That's good. That's clever.
Now, are these going to be required viewing, do you think? Because a lot of people feel that if a story doesn't tell its whole story in the story space, like a movie, it's not a successful movie. And that's what the IDW preview comics kind of have going against them. A lot of people don't read them. A lot of people didn't know they existed.
If they're freely released online, then that would be like, well, you've got no excuse not to watch them. If on the CBS YouTube channel, then here's free Trek Enjoy. then I think it's fine to be required reading, because you could then watching, so you can watch any time, anywhere. That's fine.
Right.
It's interesting you mentioned that specifically, because the Giorgio scene with Section 31 is that required? Is that required watching? Because without that, like with that scene being canon, she's now in Section 31. Section 31 exists. If you didn't know that existed, suddenly you drop in season 2, like, whoa. I mean, I guess it makes sense without it. It's fine. You sort of take that leap. But releasing that out of the episode, they've said it's canon, which is unusual because mostly it's just in the show. But is that required watching?
I don't know yet. We're gonna have to wait to see what if anything comes of that, or if that was just a storyline that they're deciding not to follow up on. Maybe that was cool though. I think that might have been the impetus for doing this, because of the reaction that got when that scene was released. It was a self-contained little mini story, and it was, you know, a nice taste of what's to come, hopefully. But yeah, that would be required, because if she shows up all of a sudden in season 2 as a Section 31 agent and you haven't seen the scene, you're going to be like,
But that's every character though. Every character turns up in the show as a thing, you know. So if they introduce him perfectly in the show, this just gives the backstory. If you want to watch it, then it's just good people that really are engaged, like us, who are going to analyze it.
Yeah, true.
Plus, if they do important things, then it'll spread, it'll go viral for the Trek fans. Like if you release them online for free, which I guess they're not doing Serious All Access, because obviously they want people to resubscribe to watch them. I think most people will just wait until January and then watch them all, or just watch them online non-properly. You know, like I said, will be on Netflix. That's sort of my way of watching them, because my girlfriend's Netflix. Yay. I don't know. Good they're making them. Excited to see what they do. Hopefully they're fully character based. Use the sets. Hope they make more. Even if they're not good, because they could be really, really, really useful. Just that makes them worth doing. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities for sure. So hopefully we'll see more of these in the future. Hopefully they're good. I want to see these ones first, but anyway.
Like you can even do prequel ones. You know, talk about, you know, show the moment of Stamets and Thingy's first meeting, and then you see the mycelium, because now Culber is in the mycelium, dead, but not really. Then he suddenly connects to his younger self and he changes the past, but only in one timeline. And you see this. You know, you could do really fun connective tissue stuff. That's the universe. Yeah. Anyway.
Cool. All right. Well, hopefully you guys are excited for these. I know I am. Hopefully they don't disappoint. But anyway, what can you do? Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification icon, because there's lots of great news coming out from San Diego Comic-Con that we still need to pick apart. And Star Trek Las Vegas is coming up soon. I'm sure we'll get some tidbits from that as well. So stay tuned to the channel and click notify so you get notified.
Yeah, or, of course, Patreon, really important. You know, we do need funding. This is my job. This is mostly his job. Needs to pay for the things we do in life, like rent, water, electricity, sometimes food and drink, maybe. Yeah. And if you can support us to allow us to make more content, because you support us, we make more content. You enjoy the content, everyone wins. So if you can support, $2, $3, $5, $10, I mean something minimal per month, you won't notice. It makes a huge difference, and if enough of you give, it makes a massive difference. Or a one-time donation at trekyards.com. Click the donation button, send it via PayPal. Simple, easy, makes a difference. Thanks so much in advance.
So until next time, in our next 10 to 15 minute piece talking about Discovery, I'm Captain Foley.
And I am Commander Commons.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.